October is real and Bitcoin hit a new all-time high today of 126,000 US dollars. Lowland also hit an all-time high for monthly revenue, and Epic Games' web shops are here and they could change everything for Web3 gaming. We're talking about all that and more in today's Gaming Daily, presented by B3, the official gaming chain of Gaming Daily. Lowland just hit a massive milestone, $4.5 million in lifetime revenue, with $2.4 million being generated in just the last 30 days. All of this is leading into YGG Play opening its launchpad on October 15th and kicking things off with the LOL token on November 1st. The first season of their Play to Airdrop is happening right now until October 29th, right before their token launches, and players who stay active in-game and participate in events can earn leaderboard placements that pay out in LOL rewards. There's a blog post on GamesGG that explains everything you need to know, so be sure to check that out. And shout out to Yield Guild Games for being the official guild partner of Gaming Daily. Also, the top 16 finalists are locked in for YGG's $100,000 parallel TCG showdown. Players from across the community, including Zelly, Sequinox, Viper, Manos, Lamby, and 11 other contenders will face off this November in Manila. Presented by Yield Guild Games, Parallel TCG, and the Echelon Foundation. I remember their tournament last year at YGG's Play Summit having a really big turnout, and I'm sure this year is going to be no different, and we're going to be there live reporting on all of it. Of the 16 finalists, who do you think is going to take home first? Comment below and let me know. KGen is launching their KGen token tomorrow with 40% allocated to their community. It'll also list on Binance Futures, but the details like vesting, lockups, and utility still haven't been shared at the time of recording. These guys have raised a ton of money and built some solid tech that extends beyond gaming, so I'm definitely rooting for them, but as always, it comes down to execution. Hopefully tomorrow goes smoothly and they have a plan for making this token a success. Either way, congrats to the team on making it this far. Wildcard's official trailer just dropped and the card-based arena action game looks as exciting as ever. Players can jump in for free during Steam Next Fest starting next Monday, October 13th through the 20th, with early access launching on the 21st. This is a huge moment for Paul and Katie Bettner and the team at Playful Studios. With games like Words with Friends and Age of Empires under their belt, these guys know what it takes to make a hit game, so all eyes should be on this rollout and we need to support them, so if you haven't, go over to Steam and wishlist Wildcard today. OpenSea has officially added parallel avatars to their prestigious flagship collection, which highlights culturally significant NFTs shaping digital art and Web3 creativity. Parallel is one of Web3's biggest gaming successes, boasting millions of matches played, sold out expansions, and over $3 million in prize pools. And this inclusion cements Parallel's status as one of the defining IPs in Web3 gaming and digital ownership, so congrats to everyone involved. Reaper Actual, the tactical shooter being built on Etherlink, is launching its Foundation Pack Series 1 this Tuesday at 12 PM Eastern Standard, and first come, first serve. Each pack is a bundle of tradable NFTs featuring a unique base and playable Reapers, and is required to access the game's Web3 mode. There's going to be 3 tiers, $30, $50, and $75, offering different characters, bases, and Discord perks, and once they're gone, they're going to be gone, so mark your calendars. Lord 9 is an MMORPG that is gaining popularity in Asia, and they just hit over $15 million in NFT trading volume within their first month. It's being powered by Lion's Kaya chain, and notably their next marketplace is running on Tether, which is also being used for in-game rewards. Apparently, paying players are spending an average of $1,500 each, which is an insane stat, and 90% of the rewards are being spent back in the game instead of being cashed out. There is a $250,000 prize pool that is fueling a lot of that activity, but still, these are really strong numbers that caught our attention. Epic Games just launched their web shops, and this is a massive shift for how games can sell directly to players, and this could be a real turning point for Web3 games. The new platform lets developers sell in-game content to players wherever they play without needing to list their game on the Epic Games Store. Web shops run on Epic's own payment system, support cross-platform purchases, and let developers keep 100% of their first $1 million in net revenue per title each year. It's already available worldwide on PC and iOS, and Android is opening up later this month. It'll be interesting to see how games start using these new web shops, and we'll be sure to continue tracking this story. And in our last story, Memento shared his 5 biggest gaming takeaways from Token 2049 with a mix of realism and reflection. He says the vibe this year shifted from carefully optimistic to survival mode, with fewer gaming events, no new teams, and people saying we only have a couple shots left on goal. Still, the projects most talked about were Pudgy Party from Mythical Games, Cambria, Overtake, Ronin, Football.Fun, Fableborn, and Atia's Legacy. Memento says the tech side of gaming got more attention this year, from blockchain payments to autonomous worlds to improved peer-to-peer trading. And while investors still have capital to deploy, there are simply few to no opportunities available, so many are now pivoting toward gamified consumer apps and AI. Big shout out to Memento for the recap, and if you haven't read it, you should go do that. Today's Gaming Daily is brought to you by B3, the official gaming chain of Gaming Daily. B3 continues to back the next generation of consumer apps on base, helping projects scale with real tooling, support, and speed. If you're a builder, you should check out BondKit, B3's plug-and-play launchpad solution that lets you pair with any token, use custom bonding curves, and even migrate seamlessly to Uniswap v4. So whether you're launching a game, app, or marketplace, B3 is powering the tools that make it happen. So thank you B3 for being the official chain of Gaming Daily, and head over to b3.fun to start learning more. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Happy October. Now is the time to lock in. We're working on some big things and I'll be sharing them with you coming soon. So if you made it this far, keep an eye out for that alpha. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new Gaming Daily. So until then, stay humble, keep gaming, keep dreaming, and I'll see you then. Peace.